And welcome. I'm going to go over these fraction problems using our double number line. If you are having problems figuring out common multiples, that usually means that you have not yet internalized multiplication facts, or being able to skip count and think about numbers in that way. And so my recommendation to you would be hop on Reflex Math. You have that there for you to use. It is a proven entity that will help you memorize and understand your facts so that this becomes easier for you. If you do not like Reflex Math, talk to me so I can give you some other ideas of what to do. Because being able to see what numbers these numbers have in common is key to adding and subtracting fractions. If you can't do that, it's going to be a tough one on you. So step one is finding that common. So again, we're going to make our line. Starting at 0, I'm going to end at, well, what's common between 9 and 5? I can just multiply those together and get 45. So I'm first going to move 1/9. Again, I'm not going to scale here. And I'm going to go another 1/9. And then I'm going to go a 1/5. And again, I know I should do this better. I should get a ruler out and stuff, but I'm trying to get this finished quickly for one student. So, so I'm going to go here. All right. So 1/9, because 1/9 and 1/9 is 2/9. So 1/9 of 45 is simply 45 divided by 9, which is going to be 5. And it's going to be another 5, which is going to be 10. And then 1/5 of 45 is going to be 9. So I'm going to have 19 45ths as my answer to 2/9 plus 1/5. It's going to give me 19 45ths. Alright, 3/8 plus 2/6. Gonna draw my line, my number line. Gonna label this 0. Need to find what my endpoint is gonna be. 8 and 6. 8, 16, 24. 6, 12, 18, 24. So it's gonna be 24. Again, you could do 8 times 6 and do 48. Your line would look different. I'm first gonna go, here, let's see if I can actually do this better this time. 1/8, another 1/8, another 1/8, 1/6, and a 1/6. Alright, because I've broken this down. I know that 3/8 is 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. I know 2/6 is 1/6, 1/6. I know if I add those all together, it's going to give me the answer. So 1/8 of 24 is 3. And so these spots are going to be 3, 6, 9. Oops. See, I made my little mistake. Almost made the mistake. Now we're into 1/6. That's going to be 4 and another 4. So it's going to be 13 and 17. So if I went 3/8 and 2/6, I'm going to have 17 out of 24. If you did it by 48s, then you would be getting 34 out of 48. Those are equivalent. Now we got 2/3 minus 1/7. Going to draw my number line. Going to start at 0. Going to have my least common multiple, which here is 21. I'm going to start at 2/3. Okay, so that means I'm going to go 1/3, 1/3. Oops, that was bad. And then I'm going to come back 1/7 because I'm subtracting. So I'm going to 1/3, 1/3, and then back 1/7. So 1/3 of 21 is 7. So here would be 7. Another 1/3 would be 7. So here would be 14. And I'm going to go back 1/7. which would be 3, which, oh, I should not have written that 7 there. It's going to give me 11. So that would be 11 out of 21 is 2/3 minus 1/7. 1/5 plus 1/7. Draw my 5 and 7, gonna be 35. This 7's tricky. Whenever you see that 7 there, I would probably just multiply that. Unless it's like 21 or something, but probably won't be. It's gonna make it 35. I'm gonna go 1/5, and I'm gonna go 1/7. Let's maybe do this. Maybe this would be easier. 1/5 would be 7. 1/7 would be 5. So that would give our landing point at 12. So that would be 12/35. 3/5 minus. Got to really pay attention to these signs. 0. We just did 5 and 7, so we're going to do 35. So now I'm starting at 3/5. So it might be look like 1, 2, 3. So I got to figure out what this number is, and then I'm going to go backwards 1/7. Okay. So 1/5 is 7. So that's going to take me to 21. And then I'm going to go back 1/7, which is 5. So that'd be 21 minus 5, which is 16/35. So that would be this point right here. 16. I should be doing this in different colors and things, I think. 7/8 minus 3/16. See, this is where the strategy of multiplying things together is an awful strategy. Because now I'm going to have to start doing things. If I just are like, oh, I'm just going to blindly do that. Think about the problems. Think about it. Think it through. I see that 16 is a multiple of 8, so I just start with 16ths. So 7/8. I actually can probably figure this one out in my head. So I'm just going to jump 7/8, to begin with, 7/8, and that's going to give me 14. Because 1/8 is 2, 7/8 is 14, and I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3/16, which would just be minus 3 in this ratio to give me 11. So 11/16. Down here, 2/9 plus 1/4. Let's see, do I have to do 9, 0, 9, 18, 27, 36? Yeah, it's going to have to be 9 times 4. 36. I'm going to start 2/9. 1, 2. 1/9 is the same as 36 divided by 9, which is going to give me 4 and 4. So that's going to get me to 8. And then I'm going to add 1/4. Which 1/4 of 36 is like 36 divided by 4, which is 9. So that's going to get me to 17. So 17 out of 36 is 2/9 plus 1/4. 2/3 minus 2/6. Again, just like that other problem, I could make this 18, or I could just make it 6th, because 3 times 2 is 6. See how that works? So I want to go 2/3. 2/3 of the way is 4. And I'm going to move back 1, 2, 6th to 2. So 2 out of 6 is 2/3 minus 2/6. And 3/8 minus 3/4, or plus 3/4. 8 4 again, I can say with 8s. Make my life easy. Love making my life easy. 3/8, so I'm starting at 3. And then I'm moving 3/4. So 1, 2, I'm probably going to be over 1 here. Because I know 3/8 is more than 1/4. Because 1/4 would be 2/8. So 2/8 plus 3/4 would equal 1 whole. So since I know 3/8 is above 1/4, I know I'm going to be going past 8. 1/4 of 8 is 2, 2, 2. Sorry, 1/8. Ah, good lord. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. That's going to give me 3/4, so that's plus 6. So I'm going to land at 9, which is 9/8. Alright, if you have any questions, let me know.